Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 17th, 18th, and 19th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a general reading, so, I'm going to be using, and it's the weekend reading, so I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. I'll use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. My Archangel Power Tarot cards, I will pull one. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now I may pull some from my Guardian Angel deck, my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel deck. I may or may not. I'm not sure. It'll be dependent upon where we're at with the reading. Oh, heck, I'll probably do it. Anyway, but I will also, because I kind of like doing it, and I feel like these have been calling me a little bit again, I will do this for the introduction, and this is my Weight Rider traditional tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and whatever the message is just comes through. My job, just deliver it. Now, remember, reversed cards have a stronger energy. Court cards have an underlying energy for each of the court cards also. We will be entering into Cancer season, which is water energy, so that's emotional, it's fluid. So, and we also will have some other things going on. I will be working on the longer readings too, so just be aware of that. Now, let's go ahead and see if there's anything or what needs to be said or what needs to come out with our Weight Rider tarot cards. Flying. So here we go. One card. That's the one that just kind of flew out there. Let's go on to two more cards because I like the three. Here we are. Hold on a second. See what we have here. Okay. So this is kind of a general, just what is the energies like out there. They're not the specific, but let's see what this is all about for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The one that flew. Okay, so we have an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities. It's really something that really moves forward. We also have the Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. That is our Taurus, our Virgo. It is also our Capricorn energy. Very solid, something you can touch. And in this, there's a lot of payoff here. I'm feeling like there's a lot of payoff. Remember, we are still in Mercury retrograde. It is still in Gemini. I think it's in there until the 24th. And remember, the 24th is going to be the full moon in Capricorn, which is the earth sign. So I'm feeling like there's some energy. There's some payoff energy here. There are some things that, people, what you've invested into into your karma, if you've kept your vibrations high and you've been kind, doing the things you need to do. Remember, being kind does not mean that you can't have boundaries. Please know that. A lot of times, well, that wasn't kind of you, but that was my boundary. And that person stepped over. So please don't ever think that being kind means that you have to let people just walk all over you. You don't need to do that. Anyway, whoever needed that one. But I feel that this is kind of a payoff energy. A lot of the things that we've put into making things change from this weekend possibly to that full moon in Capricorn, which is that earth energy. So payoff. There's going to be a payoff type of energy starting. I think actually we're in it now, but more so with this Friday, Saturday. Your next card? The Ace of Swords. That is reversed. Now, Swords is air energy. It is our Gemini. It is our Libra. It is our Aquarius. It's our thought process. It's making plans. It's going out, I'm kind of feeling like this is a new journey, new thoughts, new ways of thinking about how to have that payoff, how to make that money, how to, what do I need to do next? Now, Swords, again, Aces is one, new start, new beginning, but this is some new ideas. There's a lot of things happening, a lot of new ideas joining you. That's, again, I don't know if it's how to spend the money or if this is how to make the money, okay? Or I also kind of feel like this is opening your eyes to more and more possibilities and to more and more things that could again, I know possibilities, I'm being a little redundant there, but more and more things that could happen, okay? That there are things that could be, that, things that maybe we've limited ourselves in our thoughts. So I feel very strong expansion, like breaking through a lot of barriers, kind of thinking maybe we couldn't do something before, and now kind of thinking, hey, maybe some things are possible. Your last card here. Okay, so this is the Five of Cups. Cups is our Cancer, it is our Pisces, our Scorpio, that we're going to be going into that time. Now, this is kind of a mixed blessing, okay? Fluid emotional. This is a mixed blessing. This is kind of looking at what we possibly had and saying that's gone. It's kind of saying, what am I going to do? It's not necessarily in the in between, but it's just kind of saying, I don't know necessarily what I want to leave behind. I kind of liked where I'm at. Not necessarily looking that there is a future ahead of us, that there is something waiting for us. So here, okay, fives, change energy. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that was an 8 over there. Five is change energy, positive, negative, it doesn't really matter. It's always a little bit on the stressful side. So whatever is changing here, it is letting go of something and not quite being aware of, or not quite ready to face what is possible. Because there is, even though this might be gone, even though this is left, and there's a little bit of mourning, there's a little bit of feeling, just some sadness with this. There is something going on with that. Again, it's not necessarily seeing the positive that's about to happen. Okay? Okay. So it'll be a very interesting weekend. I do feel very strongly that this 8, again, whether it be karma, I do feel there's a lot of karma, but I do feel that this has a lot of payoff energy, new ideas, kind of letting things, kind of looking at it and saying, oh, this is what I wanted, but not necessarily seeing that there's something so much better waiting for you. Okay? Okay. Anyway, let's get started with our readings. Hello, my Pisces. How are you? Well, let's see what we've got going on for you for this weekend, okay? What the energies are like. I do feel that Cancer season is going to be good for you. I feel like you're kind of in this, you're coming home. You're coming home. You found your space. You're coming home, okay? I do feel a lot of comfort in Cancer season for you. Let's see what we have here now. So 1, 2, and 3. This one's reversed. Okay, first card is Page of Earth. So Page's underlying energy is Earth. This is Earth energy, so it's Earth energy. It is our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is excitement about your work, new job, new career. But I feel like the Page is also very optimistic. The Page sees so many different opportunities, okay? This could be a time for you to start on a new opportunity on something that makes you money, okay? So, or a new home. It could be about home too. Home, money, that's what, Earth energy has. Earth, like I said, could be about your home. It could be about your money. It could be about a career. But it's like there's new opportunities here for you this weekend. And you're going to actually be able to see them and work with them better and better with this, okay? You're going to maybe you'll be going into a store and, and you pick up something and you have a little bit of a chat with someone and you're like, oh yeah, I make this, I do this. Or this is mine or something like this. Or possibly there could be I'm kind of getting a designer brand, a designer label, possibly even like a book signing. I'm kind of like, like maybe you're going to be somebody that's going to be showcased, okay? This is the type of energy I'm getting for this. Now, I don't know what you do. You could be, somebody in the artistries, but I feel showcased. It's like your work is showcased. Your work is being brought up as kind of is like the gold standard. Yours is the Cadillac, okay? There's a lot of cars that are nicer than Cadillacs, but that used to be the saying. Yours is the one that, what you do is the one that's shown to others to say, emulate this person, emulate Pisces, okay? So, but again, too, you could be somebody that I just get this, like being brought out into the open more, brought out to people's notice. You could be on TV even, kind of saying, yes, this is what I do. This is what I do, what I create. It could be your business that's being on TV. But I feel like you're showcased. This is about showcasing you. So I will tell you this, my Pisces. If you are somebody who, you can relate to what I'm saying, if this makes sense to you, please make sure that when you leave the house, that, if you're, like me, when I leave the house and if I'm not wearing makeup or my hair's all, I'm like, oh, I hope I don't meet anyone. But make sure that you are a good commercial for your business, okay? That when somebody talks to you and, because you could be seen, you're going to be showcased. Okay. Anyway, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Next card, reversed. The 8 of water. So 8s have an unlimited opportunities. Okay, anything can happen. Water is your sign. It's also Cancer and Scorpio fluid. It's very emotional. There's also a depth here. There's a depth to this wanting more, wanting to go for more. Again, I feel like there's this, there's the showcasing type of energy and you want it. You want to go for more. There's more that you want in this life. There's more than you want in your career. There's more than you want in any of those relationships I talk about, work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. There's a striving here, which I do like for you because my Pisces, I always tell you this. When you want something, and we're between, that new moon to that full moon, when you want something and you really want it, and if you put this out there and keep putting it out there and keep believing, a lot of times it comes to you. I would say, because I'm married to a Pisces, and when I see him want something, it comes. Now, when I see him want something and then does the, oh, but that won't happen, I'm like, oh, it won't happen. No, it won't. Stop the buts. And I tell him that. And he's like, I know. But when he wants something, he always gets it. Yeah, I guess he doesn't want that lottery enough. Okay, anyway. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Next card is the 9 of air. Well, that's what I was just talking about, that but. So the 9s have a wrap-up energy to it. It's like things are getting done. Air energy is our Gemini, which we're in Gemini. Mercury's in Gemini, retrograde in Gemini right now. So it's also Libra. It's also Aquarius, thought processes, making plans, thinking things through. This is, again, I want to, tell you, keep your vibrations high. Believe that things can happen because this is putting out negative energy. And when you put out negative energy, especially now, negative energy comes back to you. So you need to make sure, you need to work on, you need to try to put out that positive energy. Okay? Okay. So, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. When you, self-fulfilling prophecies is saying, like I was saying, oh, we should be doing this, but it won't happen. When you're putting the but out there, when you're putting the it won't happen, that is you're basically prophesying over yourself, and you're saying, but I know it's not going to happen, and you're saying, so it won't happen. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, now, I'll have to make sure my husband watches this, but he won't change, but my Pisces, you can, because you can make things happen. Let's go on and see what we have here. Okay, one more card. Okay, this one is reversed. The Queen of Raphael. Okay, so Queen's underlying energy is water. Raphael is water. So that's very strong emotional energy. It's very caring. It's very loving. It's very wanting. Okay? So this is something, this again, whatever you're being showcased in, This is something that you've been wanting. There's something that you've been wanting, and you need to, continue putting that out to the universe, to your source, to higher power, whoever that is. But put this out there. I was telling one of the other signs, what I'll do many times over, I get outside and I just, I make sure no one's really around me, and I just start talking out there. I just start talking to the universe, to my higher power. Now, I do it during the day too, don't get me wrong, but I make it out loud, I put it out loud. But the Queen of Raphael has a maternal aspect to it. Very loving, very caring, can be a little bit overpowering, can be a little bit micromanaging type of energy, so you have to be a little bit careful about that. Kind of a little bit, that mother energy that wants to know where you're at all times. So just be a little bit aware of that. Okay. Anyway, the Queen is very kind, understanding, giving, psychic. This is the message. Follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So they're also saying that this is a time for you to use your psychic abilities, your connections, your spirituality, whatever that is. Again, if you're going to prophesize over yourself, make sure that it's positive, because if you're going to, don't take the negative out of this too, especially if you have, trustworthy psychic information, spiritual and emotional growth. Especially if you're going to have all of this psychic stuff going on around you, make sure you're putting out the positive. Okay, my Pisces, here we are. Let's go on. Guardian of thought. Okay, so this is what I was telling you about. You may be called to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words, and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. The situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. Like I said, this is going to be the weekend of you being showcased. And that could be you being the spokesperson. So, again, believe you can do it. Believe it can happen. Okay, let's go on. What crystal or energy for my Pisces? Here we are. Labradorite. Shamanic journeying, brave, magical power, higher awareness. That's quite pretty. I like the higher awareness. That pulls at me. Okay. So, my Pisces. Yes. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. It helps. It really does. More importantly, my Pisces, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.